Hello, everyone. This is Mystic Virgo 4444. I wanted to thank you all for continuing to join me on this journey. I want to do a particular reading for you all tonight. It's going to be called "What Do They Desire to Say to Me?" What do they desire to say to you? So we're going to get started. So I have these books here, you all, by Janet Ivanovich. She writes books about a female bounty hunter, and I just love these books. So 24, 25, and 26. So I've read all of her books. I've been behind on my reading. So I'm on like the specialist at the library. They send me my favorite authors when they first come to the library. So I got this book today. So I had to get 24 and 25 so I can read. I'm so behind on my reading, you all. So I'm trying to get this reading done for you all, so I can get into my reading. I love Janet Ivanovich and Stephanie Plum. They made a movie, but the movie did not do the book justice. The book is totally different than the movie. Okay, so we're going to get started. It's going to be, what do they desire to say to you? What do they desire to say? I have shuffled before camera, so I'm just going to get started here. I have the Six of Wands, the World card, which actually fell out when I was shuffling. They're wanting to come your way here. Seven of Swords. They still don't feel that you would take them back if they were to come. They really do. The Four of Wands, the Hang, they're hung up in their head about it. Even though they care about you and they love you, they're up in their head about contacting you. The Page of Swords, they want to contact you. They're watching you. They're probably, because they're still brokenhearted about the situation. And they know that what they want. They know who they want. They're very focused on trying to get back with you, because they know that they love you here. They honor you. They love you. They really do. They love you. They really think that you are. They hold you at such a high pedestal. Okay, they may not have treated you with respect, but they do now. I should have treated her with respect when I had her. I should have respected her more when I had her. To you now, to them now, you are unattainable. Because I'm hearing that word in my head. To right now, in their mind, you are unattainable to them. But they care about you. They love you. They desire you. But they're brokenhearted. Something broke their heart, whatever that is. Okay, something happened to break their heart or whatever. But they know that they still love you. They know that. Okay, take that how it resonates. They really do want to come to you and tell you how they feel. But they have some real shadowy stuff going on, you all. A bunch of stuff that's not sitting right with me right now. A bunch of people telling them, no, let it go, let it stay gone. You're not with her anymore. Let it go. Her or him, you all, take it how it resonates. But I have a huge female following. But I know I have some male followers, and I appreciate you. But take it where you fit in with that, guys. Okay. But there are some people who are for this, and there are some people who aren't. They've listened to some people about this relationship and wanted this relationship to end. Talking stuff in their ear, believing what other people say, the naysayers and the doubters and all of that. So they ended it, walked away. Okay, sneakiness and doubting that you would accept them back. They want to say something to you. Okay, because I have the Four of Wands. They want to be happy with you. I want to be with you. I want you to come back. I want you to accept my apology. But they're all up in their head about it, okay? But they're working on some kind of offering for you. Okay, take it how it resonates. They really are. They care about you. They feel you. They know that they were wrong in the relationship. Now they're up at night because you're the world to them. They hold you in higher regard now than they did when you all were together. Okay, because now they see what they've lost. And it keeps them up at night. I have to work on myself. They know that they have to work on themselves to fix what's broken in their life. They have to take the responsibility for what they've done, because they're hung up in their head about this issue here, and they're balancing out their hot and cold. They're back and forth with wanting to come back to you. Back and forth. Should I? No. Should I? Yes. I love her. I care about her or him. Take it how it resonates. But they're being kept up at night because of this. Because they keep going back and forth, they still don't know what the heck they want, you all. Take that how it resonates, okay? You make this person feel young. This person wants to grow with you, okay? They want to grow with you. I had a song download earlier, you all, but I'll tell you what it is toward the end of the reading. So they really do want to tell you that they want to come back and apologize to you, okay? And this really does connect with the song that I got earlier for you all too. They're wanting to leave you a message. They'll probably leave you a message, okay? They're hurting about something, about hurting you, because they know that that you were very important to them, okay? And they hate the fact that they did you the way they did. That they are realizing their mistakes of what they've done to you, and they're sorry. It was a third party situation. Could have been another person, okay? But it could be other things that was going on in their lives. And it's like, instead of them connecting with you and spending time with you, they spent time doing everything else but spending time with the person they claim to have had feelings for, to claim to have love, or however it resonates with you all. But this person, you made this person happy, and they realized it when you were together, but they realize it now because they're not happy in their lives right now. They're very, very solemn. They're very, very sad and upset because you know you are no longer in their life, and it's a burden for them. And people are watching them compared to even at work. People are watching them too at work. They're working. Yeah, they work hard, but they put all of themselves into their work, so much so that they don't know what's going on around them. And people probably saying, "What's wrong with you? What's going on?" Because it's a burden. It's a heavy burden. It's a burden on them, on their shoulders, that they hurt you and ended the relationship, but it's also a burden in their mind. And they're fighting with people, arguing with people. They have kind of like a low tolerance for anything right now because of what they're going through in their mind, because of what they've done to you. It's a mental a battle. They're battling with themselves because of how they treated you, and they regret that, okay? They regret treating you so bad. But you all had a beautiful Ten of Pentacles relationship. It was a beautiful connection that you shared with this person. They loved you and they appreciated you, whether they told you not, but they had some slow moving energy about them too. But they were the emperor. They had the tenacity to be an emperor. Their energy was the emperor, but they treated you like they were the Page of Wands. They didn't think that they could give. You know, that they just really didn't. And these readings are repeating themselves lately. But what they want to tell you here is that they want to come back, that they're sorry. I didn't think this emperor here is pointed toward this Ten of Pentacles. Even though y'all had a good connection, everything was working out okay, and you don't know why the person broke up with you. They were the emperor, but they were so stuck on whatever it was going on in their life that hurt them, maybe in the past or whatever, from a different relationship or whatever. Some sneaky stuff was going on. Even though they were the emperor and they had everything that they needed in this connection to be happy with you, they didn't think that they were good enough. They didn't think that they didn't believe in themselves. Take how it resonates. They didn't believe in themselves here, but they want to come back. They're. I said this. I don't remember what reading I said the other day, you all, and they want to come back. They've been studying, whether it's been going to school, whether it's learning a new trade, maybe thinking differently about how they feel about themselves. They're becoming smarter. They're becoming philosophical. They've learned some things about themselves on this journey, cutting people out, maybe coming to the realization like, what is this? What are these feelings I'm feeling for this person? I don't know. They don't understand why they feel the way they do, but they're wanting to come in with this Knight of Cups energy. And I have the Ace of Swords because they know how important you are, but they seem to want to stop all the time with the Seven of Cups. It's like they're sure, but they're not sure. Okay? The King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress. They're wanting to come after you, but they know that they got some hard work they got to do to come back to you, to win you. And they are. I have the Knight of Swords. They want to come back. They realize just how beautiful you are, even though they've always known it. And they're focused. They've always been focused on their money, on their income. Okay. He studies different things, kind of like he's trying to show himself approved to himself, trying to figure out how he could learn better of how to treat himself, how to feel about. It's almost as if he has to talk positive things to himself. He has to have a lot of work to do on himself, on himself. And himself, he may have a double. Somebody may have a double personality or whatever you call it. I know it's a different name for it now, but he's working very, very hard to come to you. Maybe some kind of letter he's working on, some kind of text message. But he wants to make sure it's right. He will sometimes maybe type a text message, but erases it because he punks out at the last minute. But he definitely wants to honor you. It's like, even if you were in a relationship with this person was probably good at toasting you. If you all were at a dinner, he probably said, well, let's have a toast. Can I have a toast to you? I'm going to toast to you, because he really did care about you, love you, and he wants to come back and claim you. He wants to come back and claim this relationship. He's working on himself. And I know that's been coming up a lot lately too. I've been connecting a lot with another reader. Her name, I can never think of her name. Hold on one second. Okay, so I've been another reader who contacted me about maybe 3 weeks ago, because she watches my readings, and when she contacted me, I started watching hers. And in the process of watching her readings, I saw like, damn, our readings really, really tie in with each other. Maybe because we're both Virgos and it's just in the energy. I don't know. Okay, but her name is Wicked Virgo. She mentioned me in her reading, I think yesterday. So if you all want to go over and look at her channel, I would appreciate that, just to give her respect for watching us here on Mystic Virgo 4444. She really is a good reader, you all. Very, very good. So anyway, we're picking up pretty much a lot of the same energy here, but yeah, this person really is working on themselves. Even though they're getting whoever, it's like, whoever talked negative about the relationship that you all shared, they let that shit sit in. And this is why they ended the relationship, because they was listening to naysayers and people who were probably jealous of the connection to begin with. Okay. They didn't realize what they had in you until it was gone. Okay. Until you were no longer in their life. Okay. And now they see I messed up, because they realize that you're the empress here. They realize this is you. Male, female, take it how it resonates, okay? They realize your beauty. They realize that there's nobody else as poised and beautiful as you. There's no one who is more universal than you, okay? I mean, they appreciate you now that you're gone. They appreciate you now that you're gone. And this song won't leave me alone. I can't wait to tell y'all what it is. It's an old song. I listen to a lot of old school music because this new stuff, it just doesn't compare. I don't like wasting my time listening to this new music. Okay, but anyway, so this card, this guy here on this card reminds me of somebody from my past, y'all. This person who I thought was my soulmate from years ago. Just the way he looks, and I ended that relationship back in '96. And we were off and on for years. I thought that was my soulmate. I had no idea about the twin flame back then, but I definitely think he's a soulmate. I prayed to God a couple of years ago, you all, to way before I got on this journey here, to end my relation. We didn't have a relationship because he moved to a different state, but we had a strong connection, a strong bond, and we still do. But a couple of years ago, I prayed to God to get him out of my system, to move him away from out of my energy, so I can move forward in my heart, so my heart can be open to other people, because I was dealing with him energetically and yeah, since '96, and that's a long time, between '96 and 2017. Yeah, 2017, when I made that prayer to God. And it seems like right after I prayed to God is when I met my current ex, about ending this emotional connection with this guy from way back in the day. So I ended up noticing somebody. We connected and everything, but needless to say, his energy is here in this reading now, my current ex. But this ex from years ago, you all, contacted me last week. He came back to town, and I didn't accommodate him. I didn't see him. He called and made an excuse that he wanted to see my mother. Like, yeah, right. You were here before, back in 2013 when we got together. You didn't want to see my mother then. I guess he thought that I was going to jump because he was here in town, but I didn't. I didn't entertain it. I gave him my mother's address like he asked me for, and I texted to him, and that was it, you know. And I guess he thought, well, he in town, I'm going to call him. I didn't call him. It didn't faze me. As a matter of fact, they're both Sagittarians. My current ex, his birthday is today, and the ex from years ago, who this card reminds me of, his birthday is on the 8th. So I have a Sagittarian December 6th and December 8th. Both of them are Sagittarian, you all, and both of them are very, very hard for me to get over. I still have this ex from way back in the day in my heart, but it's nothing like it used to be because I've accepted the fact that we will never be together again. You know, I know that. And this ex here, I don't think I'm going to be with him again either. But he is working on himself, just like a lot of the people who you are reading for. They're working on themselves too, because they're at the point to whether they're the magician. They're working on, and they got back from the past. If you all have somebody from way back when, you probably haven't heard from them, but you will too. I did a reading about that too, I think last week. Somebody's going to be coming back from way back when. Not this current person, but from way back when. Now, if this is the only person you've been with, yes, they're going to be trying to come back. But they're trying to figure out what they can do for themselves, because they want to bring you the proof that they've changed. And that's what they're doing here with this Four of Swords energy. They're taking their time because they know that I have the Four of Swords, the Star, the Hermit, and the Magician. They are doing some hard ass work to get back to you. They really are working. They're working their butts off. So they're studying right now. Like I said, they're trying to show themselves approved here with you with this Four of Swords energy. They're taking their time. They're taking a step back, and they doing what they have to do to figure out how to come back to you. And they're realizing more and more that they are worthy. They are realizing more and more how worthy they are. They're trying to give themselves more credit here with this Star energy. Okay, and they already know I gotta come correct when I go back to you. When they try to come back, they know they gotta, and they're wanting to come back here. They're in this hermit mode. Okay, but that's okay. They keep hesitating, but they know the final product of what they're trying to do is turn themselves into the magician, and they're going to get there, whether you choose to take them back or not. And they're going to come. They're coming for justice. They want to say they're sorry. And they know that they ended the relationship and they're sorry for that. And they're moving. They're going to come back. They're coming. They are coming. They're gonna come in that doggone chariot, and they're going to stop and look to the left and look to the right and make sure ain't no bullshit following them for what they were dealing with. They're going to make sure all this stuff is over with. Okay? Two of Wands. They're coming. Let me know what side of the world she's going to be on, and I'm going to find her. If you have to go to the left, and you're not there, he's going to go around to the right, and he's going to find you. He's going to find you because you're going to be right there. You're right there right now. You're in his sight, but he doesn't know how to get to you just yet because he got to figure out what he's going to say to you. He's coming. There's going to be a change to this situation, whether you choose this person back or not. He's coming. He's been doing some drinking, doing some wish-fulfilling different things. Maybe self-prophecy. What is it called, you all? Self-fulfilling prophecies and wanting to come to you, wanting to talk to you and say some stuff. Like I said, you're not with him anymore, but he's still toasting you. He's still toasting your honor. Even if he's sitting at home by himself, he's still toasting your honor because he cares about you. He still loves you. Yes. He's wanting to say something. He probably talks to you in his sleep, you all. He probably still reads text messages. He probably, like, if he's sitting here drinking or smoking weed or reefer or whatever you want to call it, Mary Jane, whatever the hell you want to call it, y'all. However they want to put it, because you got some older people who smoke weed too. They're talking to you like you're sitting right there, but they're speaking out loud to you. They're speaking out loud to the universe. Probably drinking, and they get tipsy and they howling to the moon in your honor. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles, they know who they want, and who they want is you. You hold all the treasure. You hold all the treasure. Everything they want is in you, and they're toasting you. Whether you realize it or not, they're still honoring you. They're still honoring you. Yep, they are still honoring you. What do they have the desire to say to you? They want to come back. They want to apologize. What do they have the desire to say to you here? I saw this card when I was shuffling here. They're reminding themselves that here I see here, don't forget. They're reminding themselves every day of just how bad they messed up with you. They're getting reminders every day of you. They may see your name, they may see numbers. We were driving down the highway one day, and I asked him if he kept seeing repeating numbers, my ex. And he said, yeah. He said he would always see eights. And I was seeing eights. I saw eights yesterday one time, but I think it was 888 that I saw yesterday. So yeah, you were their fulfillment, and they're drinking. And here, earlier, I saw this card. I had just took them out and I was shuffling them earlier. And when I saw this card, you all, even though I know that they are still drinking and thinking about you and remembering the fulfillment that they had in you, you are in their blood. Okay? You are in this person's blood, very, very deeply within their blood. It's almost as if you were in their bloodline from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? From other lives. This is intense. You are in their blood. If this person needed a blood transfusion, I guarantee you probably match that. You all probably have the same blood type. That's just how close you all are. Hey, you're in this person's blood so deeply. So deeply. This person cannot forget about you. The universe won't let this person forget about you. That's the problem. You were loyal to this person. Loyal to the bitter end with this person. Loyal to this person. This person just wasn't loyal to you. And furthermore, this person was not loyal to themselves. Okay? They wishing now that they had you back. They're thinking about you. They definitely want to come back and say something to you. Say something to you, ask you for forgiveness, probably will give you a gift. You'll probably get a Christmas card in the mail, something like that. But they're wishing and hoping. They're wishing and hoping that you take this person back. If you don't take them back, they want you to listen to them and at least accept their apology. Okay? And if you're on their mind, I know I have to say something to him. I know I have to say something to her. I want them to listen to me. They want you to listen. They think about you all the time. They daydream about you. Okay? They daydream about you a lot. And think about you. And not only daydream about you sexually, they just daydream of your essence and of your beauty or how handsome you are, males, taking how it resonates with you. Don't get offended. I know a lot of males watch, okay? But this is for both male or female, taking how it resonates with you, okay? I don't want you to think I'm leaving you out, okay? Even though if you all want, I can do a separate video for the males when I'm doing this kind of reading. If that's what you want me to do, just let me know, okay? So their life is in chaos. Look, something happened in our life because I saw earlier there's a 3 of Swords. Something's going on with their life that only intensifies how they're feeling about you and how much they're missing you. Damn, I wish I had my baby right now. I wish I had my sweetheart. They wish they had you in their life right now because there's something going on, something intense going on with them here. I told my best friend today, I said today is my ex's birthday. And she said, are you going to text him? I said, no. I remember last year when I tried to contact him on his birthday, even though we were in a relationship, he acted like he didn't have any time for me. I'm going out with the boys and blah, 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 blah. And the year before that, we were together, but still he acted like he didn't have time for me. So I don't have time for him. Now I want to be negative with it, but he knows my number. Even though he called me and texted me on Thanksgiving, I didn't respond. But hell, hey, karma, what goes around comes around. And I'm not saying that to ignore this person who's going to contact you. I'm not saying to ignore this person to hurt them, even though karma is a bitch. But I feel better when I don't talk to him. I feel better when I don't see him. Because I want the feelings to stay where they are. Even though I still care about him, I don't want him ruffling my feathers right now and then walking away. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. I don't need that in my life right now. I'm trying to find a job, okay? I went on a job interview, a second interview today, you all. So it seems pretty promising, so we'll see what happens sometime next week. Okay, so this guys or girls, whoever, they're full of chaos. There's something happened. And whatever happened, they're hoping and wishing they're wishing that they had you because they're going through something intense right now. And they're wanting to talk to you. They're wanting to communicate with you. You probably feel that something's going on with this person because you feel their energy. And I definitely feel that something's going on with my ex. I know he wants to communicate, especially with today being his birthday. But like I said, and I gave him a gift last year for his birthday. It was a pocket watch, something sentimental. And I guarantee you he probably looked at that watch today, you all, reminding him of how much he messed up. Okay. So I have here cycles in the moon. I saw a lot of these cards earlier when I was shuffling, but something's going to happen with this moon cycle that's coming up. You probably will hear from this person. Not too good with the moons and all this and that stuff, you all, but there's something that's going to happen with the moon cycle for you all. Some kind of changes. They're feeling you now. I'm trying to understand what they're feeling, how they're feeling. They're on a spiritual journey. I'll put it that way, and they don't realize it. Okay, but they're starting to understand that there's something different. They're still trapped. Whatever this chaos is, they're trapped in it right now, and they're trying to find their way out. Now, I saw a crow last week. Was it early this week? Might have been Monday by my car. Big ass crow too. So yeah, you may be seeing crows around or different things like that. I saw something else when I saw this card too. Another kind of bird. It just left me. I can't think of what it was. You may be seeing crows though too. Ravens. Read the story of the raven, the poem The Raven. They vision you. They think about you and they dream about you. Okay. They probably, you all, are able to bring you into their dreams, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, because they know that you're the high priestess and you all have a gift, a spiritual gift, okay? And they know this is what makes them frightened of you, another connection too. But it's almost as if they're able to pull you into their dreams. You probably dream about them and they probably dream about you the same night, okay? But they feel that they belong to you and you belong to them. I keep going back to my ex, y'all, because it resonates. I sent him a poem, not a poem, a text like over a year ago. And I said something about we belong together. And I think about that a lot. He sent it back and said that, yeah, you're right. We do belong together. So they know that you belong together. But it's complicated. Their life is complicated. Though they know that they dream about you and they desire you. You're in their blood. You're their wish fulfillment. They're reminded with you and your essence every day. They know how loyal you were to them. It's complicated. Their life is complicated. I have here chapter 1. The end is some kind of conclusion. So whatever's complicated in their life, you all, it's going to be a conclusion to that very, very soon, because they know that they want to come back to you, the person who was loyal to them, the person who they are reminded with every day. They probably see your name every day. I see his name each and every day. Literally, every day I see his name, you all. This person knows that you are their wish fulfillment, and they miss you. They miss you in their blood. It's like your blood flows through their veins. Some of you probably share, like I said, the same blood type. Take that how it resonates, okay? They're wanting to focus on you when their situation is over with, which something about the next moon cycle. They're going to focus their attention on you, even though their focus right now is on some chaos in their life. They know that you're out. They want to come back after you, but they don't want you to see them as being deceitful, even though they were. They are coming into themselves, remembering their individuality, remembering how important they really are. They don't think that they're worthy, but I think this experience has shown them how you treated them, you all, that they are worthy, and they're seeing their worth in how you saw them. They're starting to see how amazing they really were because of you. They're being reminded daily of how good they were. Well, she wouldn't, or he wouldn't be with me unless I was worthy. And you are worthy. They are worthy. They're realizing this. And you're probably seeing cardinals too. Probably seeing a lot of cardinals. Okay? Some cardinals. Something about cardinal birds. Very rigid. And here we are with another crow or raven. They're very, very rigid right now. And they're rigid with people, with attitudes, not getting along with people because they're all messed up in the head. Okay? But they're letting go of being so rigid. They're letting go of being so standoffish from people and being just nasty to people with an attitude because they keep thinking about their high priestess, which is you. Okay. And they have choices. And their choices is they want to move forward to you, to this relationship. But now they feel invisible. This is and still they felt invisible when you were with them because they didn't feel worthy. Because you were a high priestess, you were a status way beyond their control, or so they thought. They felt invisible, but they're working on it. They know that they have a choice to move away from feeling invisible here. They're fragmented because they're not in your life. You're not in their life. They're feeling they're feeling lost. They don't feel your life blood pumping through their body anymore, pumping through their veins. And they were in denial. They were in denial at first, but no, not anymore. But not anymore. They know that you love them and they love you. Okay? They're being obedient now to the universe, and they're going to come forward to you, cutting out everything that made them rigid in their life. And they're coming toward you. They're being obedient to themselves. They're going to take this blindfold off. They're going to chop this blindfold off with their sword, and they're going to come to you because they're going to know and realize what their worth is. And their worth is themselves, and they're going to balance out everything that's going wrong in their life. They're going to fix it so they can come back to you. I'm going to pull one card, and then I'm going to tell y'all what the song is that I hear that won't leave me alone. What do they desire to say to you? Okay. Look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. This is what they want to tell you all. They want to tell you that the love they have for you is deep within the ocean. It's deeper than the ocean. It's deeper than the ocean. Okay? I just reminded myself, I did shuffle the love deck. So I'm going to pull one here. What message do you want me to deliver? What is it that you have the desire to say? What is it that you have the desire to say? They're retreating. I'm retreating so I can come back to you the right way. I'm retreating to write down my thoughts. I'm retreating because there's something that I want to say to you. There's something that I want you to know. Okay? I'm going to pause it, even though I know what song I want you all to hear. But it's this story that I wrote, and I'm just going to read a piece of it because when I wrote the story, I had no idea about the twin flame journey. Okay? And this may be for twin flames, and this may be for soulmates, but it's a part of this story that I wrote. It's called Boiler Room that I want you all to hear. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I found my story, you all. It's called Boiler Room, but it is an erotic story. So I was flipping through it and seeing what could I appropriately read you all. So if I stop, that means I ran across a part that I shouldn't be reading out loud. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what I can read to y'all that's a little clean. Okay, so this is like the intensity of the love making between the twin flame dynamic or the soulmate dynamic. Take it how it resonates with you, okay? Just the intensity of the love making. Okay, this is a story. Boiler Room. Nathan's lips met mine, and our passions collided against our resolves. Nathan eased in and out of my native soil. He dug deeper and deeper, splitting every pillar that stood in my way, blasting it into small pieces of nothingness. Nathan felt all of my tenderness flow into his soul. For the first time in my life, I understood what it felt like when a man made love to a woman. Nathan pulled out of me, but I pulled him back in. He refused to surrender to my advances and lifted himself back off me. Wait a minute. He used, I'm skipping some stuff. He used his energy. He used the energy he pulled out of me and infused it into his middle finger. Okay, I can't say that part. Okay. Remember I said they were drinking, you all. Okay. He reached over the bed and grabbed my glass of wine and said, hold your head back, he instructed. Then he poured the liquid gently upon my chest. After that, he drank the last of the wine and tossed the glass across the room, shattering it to pieces. Nathan surgically licked every inch of my chest, making sure to suck the wine off my nipples. Okay. But anyway, it's a little bit too erotic. Okay. So this is the part I wanted to read though. Here you are. Our spirit, and this is before I found out about the twin flame journey, you all, literally. Okay. Our spirits merged together to create one perfect storm. When our spirit completed its immaculate conception, it split in half and poured its power back from whence it came. Then Nathan and I climaxed together. We both said this. Listen to this part, you all, and this is way before the twin flame journey. We both said in unison, "Did you feel that? We just became one spirit." Then I said, "When it's real, baby, you can feel it." So take that part how it resonates, you all. But this is definitely, yeah, it's called Boiler Room, and it's an erotica. But yeah, the last part that I read to you really, really coincides with the twin flame journey, and I'm getting chill. Okay, the song I wanted you all to listen to is by Don Henley. It's called Heart of the Matter, and the words. I'm not going to read all the words, you all, but this is how it is. I'm going to post it too in the comments. I got the call today. I didn't want to hear, but I knew that it would come. An old true friend of ours was talking on the phone. She said you found someone, and I thought of all the bad luck and the struggles we went through, and how I lost me and you lost you. What are those voices outside love's open door? Okay, and I'm not going to read all of it, but okay, this is the part that's really important, you all. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, but my will gets weak and my thoughts seem to scatter. But I think it's about forgiveness. Forgiveness, even if you don't love me anymore. That's amazing. They want to come back, you all, to ask for our forgiveness, even if we don't love them anymore. That is amazing. It really, really is, you all. I'm kind of getting a little choked up, but take that how it resonates, you all. If you all want me to I'm going to actually put this poem in my book. Not the poem, this story, Boiler Room, in my book, you all. I think I am. But anyway, so this is it. So I hope you all enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you thought about that little excerpt from my story. And I'm going to put that song in there. But they want us to forgive them, even if we don't love them anymore. Okay, you all. Talk to you all soon.